Please be seated. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Paul. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fairmont High School. Thank you for being here to celebrate a truly remarkable group, the graduating class of 2025. Today is a moment of celebration, reflection, and deep pride, not only for what these students have accomplished, but for who they have become. To our graduates, this moment is yours. You worked hard, you persevered, you've grown, not just in academics, athletics, the arts, and service, but in character, resilience, and heart. And we're here to honor all of that. As someone who has had the honor of watching this class grow from multiple vantage points, teacher, coach, principal, superintendent, and yes, even as a parent, I can tell you without hesitation, you all are very special. That word came to mind over and over as I thought about your class, special. Not just because of what you've accomplished, but because of how you've carried yourselves, with empathy, with spirit, with purpose, with strength. You face a world that has often felt chaotic, uncertain, and overwhelming, and yet you've navigated through it all with courage and compassion. You've reminded us that even when the world feels like it's on fire, you don't have to burn with it. Instead, you've shown us what it looks like to slow down, zoom out, and anchor yourselves in what matters most: values, relationships, and authenticity. You are entering a future that no one can fully predict, but you are more than ready. And here's why. Because you've learned that your worth is not tied to your productivity or your popularity. You've discovered your voice, your value, and your power to shape your own story. And that realization, that's everything. So as you walk across this stage today, remember, You are capable of hard things. And those hard things will make you stronger, happier, and more fulfilled. You are never alone. Lean into one another. Your connections are your anchor. And most importantly, remember, you are enough. Just as you are, you don't need to shine like anyone else. Shine like you. As educators, as parents, as a community, we thank you for the joy, the hope, the inspiration you've given all of us. We have learned from you, and we are better because each and every one of you. So go forward boldly. Be you, be special, and use that special spark inside of you to leave this world a little brighter than you found it. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you. Enjoy your day. You've earned it.
Wrong one. There we go. Hello and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. First, I want to thank everyone who made it possible for us to be here today. Family, friends, teachers, and faculty alike. Your support over the last 4 years has made a real impact, not just on me, but on our entire class. Whether you are helping us with homework, giving pep talks on rough days, or just showing up, you made a difference. Now, for those of you who don't know me and are probably wondering who this random kid on stage is, hi, my name is Zoe Tassif, a proud senior and classmate to all the incredible students sitting before you. And I am honored to speak on behalf of the class of 2025. Our graduation here serves as a testament to our personal growth, our ability to persevere through challenges, and our strength of community. This journey began freshman year. Most of us walked into the school a little scared, a little awkward, and very unsure of what to expect. Some of us had been here since 7th grade. Others, like me, transferred in along the way. Regardless of when we arrived, it was all new. There were new hallways to learn, new people to meet, and the heartbreaking discovery that recess was no longer a part of our schedule. But even without recess, we found something better: friendship and community. We found people who made this building feel more like home. Because let's be honest, nothing brings people together more like spending 7 hours in the same room, spending 7 hours in the same room 7 days a week, 5 days a week. My gosh. We bonded over group projects, school lunches, and chaotic spirit weeks, like cramming into the elevator dressed as senior citizens on senior day. In truth, there are too many moments to name, but through musical rehearsals, sports practices, robotics, or speech and debate, we made memories, and we made connections. And we grew. A lot. Maybe not all of us in height, but certainly in heart, in confidence, and in character. We found our voices, our styles, and a better understanding of who we are, or at least who we were trying to become. We've laughed together, struggled together, and celebrated together. Even if we weren't all best friends, we were in this together. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the people cheering us on from the sidelines, our teachers and staff, our mentors, and our families. To our teachers, thank you for more than just your lessons. Thank you for your patience when we forgot our homework. Again. Thank you for encouraging us to take risks, try new things, and speak up. And thank you for showing us what it means to care, not just about subjects, but about people. To our families, thank you for being our biggest supporters. You've been there from the beginning, from binkies to backpacks, from baby steps to now. The last steps we'll take across this stage as high school students. Even when we rolled our eyes at your advice, deep down, we knew you were right. Okay, not always, but mostly. Now, as we prepare to leave the nest, Whether it means going to college, starting jobs, joining the military, or just figuring it out, we carry the past with us. We carry every laugh in the hallways, every teary goodbye, every inside joke, every late night cram session, and every remember when. And while it's hard to say goodbye, we know this isn't the end. Our high school days aren't gone forever. They're just behind us, and that's okay. So, as we look to the future, let's do it with pride. Let's smile, maybe even with tears in our eyes, because we did it. We made it here, together. And in the words of Nick Volkolsky, keep moving, because action creates momentum, which in turn creates opportunities. Let those words remind us that we carry not just memories, but momentum. We've built something here, not just transcripts and GPAs, but friendships, resilience, and the courage to begin again. As we step forward, it's not just about what we'll achieve, but it's about how we'll carry ourselves, with kindness, with curiosity, and with the courage to try, fail, and try again. So congratulations, class of 2025. This may be the end of one chapter, but our story is far from over. Now, let's go write another one. Thank you.
Cardinal alum, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud parents, and above all, the graduating class of 2025. It's an incredible honor to address you one final time before you step into the next chapters of your lives. Today marks the end of one journey and the start of many more. This moment is built on your effort, your attitude, and your willingness to keep moving forward, even when things felt uncertain. I've often reminded you that effort and attitude are the two things that you can control. They're not in textbooks, they don't come with instructions, but they shape everything that you're headed for and how far you'll go. To bring this message home, I want to tell you about a machine and the people behind it that redefined what was possible. When I was 8 years old, I attended an air show with my dad. It was the late 80s, and a machine was there that captured the imagination and continues to inspire me to this day. We were standing next to the runway, and a large black aircraft came roaring down the runway. By the time it passed us, it was just a few feet off the ground with 30 feet of fire coming out the back. The sound as it passed was so loud I could feel it going through my chest. It made a few passes, and each time these huge engines were spewing 30, 40 feet of fire out the back. And then on its final pass, it raised its nose, went into the clouds, and disappeared. And everyone just stood in awe of what they had just seen. That plane was the Lockheed SR-71, the fastest manned jet ever created. And the SR-71 wasn't just a plane, but it was a breakthrough. It was designed in the 1960s before computers, during the Cold War, and built for one purpose: to be the fastest and highest flying thing on the planet. It was an underdog in its own way, built by a small, unorthodox team of engineers in the Skunk Works. While the world focused on missiles and satellites, this team focused on speed, stealth, and innovation. It wasn't supposed to work. The design was way too radical. In fact, the materials weren't even in existence yet for its construction. The airplane's skin had to be made of titanium. 80% of the plane was built from that material, which was brittle, hard to weld, and was rare in the United States. Somehow the team found a way. And the result was a jet that flew 3 times the speed of sound, a machine that cruised at 85,000 feet, so high that pilots had to wear spacesuits. And just to put that in perspective, that's 2 times higher than a commercial aircraft. It outran every threat ever launched at it. Over 25 years of operational history, it flew over 4,000 missions, was fired upon by hundreds of missiles, and not one missile found its target. It set every speed record, and it still holds those records today. So why am I telling you about this plane? Well, I bring it up because for all of its successes and achievements and influence, the SR-71 was deeply flawed. And from its flaws, I think we can learn lots of lessons, but I want to focus on 4 for you as you move into your future. The first is you don't have to be perfect to do something extraordinary. The SR-71 leaked fuel constantly, and not just drips, like a flood. It was built with those loose-fitting titanium paddles that didn't seal until that airplane heated up. On the ground, it looked broken, ineffective, embarrassing even. But once it took off, once it moved with its purpose, everything changed. The heat expanded those panels, and suddenly the pieces fit together. Everything was sealed, and everything worked. Some of you might feel like that right now. You're unsure, unready, unfinished. It's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out to take the next step. Start moving. Learn on your way. You'll grow into the person you're meant to become once you're in motion. Another lesson, breakdowns aren't failures. They're part of the progression. The SR-71, being ahead of its time, broke down all the time. In fact, it was in the shop more than it was in the sky. And yet every time it came back, the team learned something and they adjusted as they repaired. You'll have moments that you feel like you're falling apart. You'll mess up. You'll get overwhelmed. You'll question whether you're good enough. That doesn't mean you're broken beyond repair. It means that you're becoming who you are. Strong people aren't the ones that never fail. They're the ones who know how to get back up, ask for help, and keep going. Another lesson is that fear is not a reason to quit. In fact, it's a signal that it's time to grow. Many pilots that trained on this aircraft didn't think they could fly it. The margin of error was razor thin. The smallest mistake could be a catastrophe. But they didn't walk away. They leaned into that fear, and they trusted their training, their teams, and themselves. You'll face those moments that scare you, new jobs, big decisions, or difficult plans. Don't let fear shut you down. Let it sharpen you. Let it remind you that you're stepping into something that's meaningful. Courage isn't about being ready. It's about showing up anyways. The last lesson is that legacy lasts longer than longevity. The SR-71 retired in '99, and it was replaced with newer technologies, but its influence didn't fade. The things engineers had learned building and flying it changed aerospace engineering forever and paving the way for what comes next. You don't have to last forever to make a difference, and you don't need to be known by the whole world to leave your mark. Your legacy will be built on how you treat others, how you rise from setbacks, and how you use the gifts for something bigger than yourselves. Graduates, some of you are still finding your fit, and some of you are unsure of your speed or questioning your path. You might feel like you're leaking fuel on the tarmac and waiting to launch. But here's the truth. You are more capable than you know. You'll hit turbulence, you'll make mistakes, but if you keep your attitude sharp and your effort high, there is no ceiling to what you can achieve. Remember the SR-71, the plane that looked like a failure sitting on the ground, but shattered records once it moved with its purpose. Start messy, start scared, but get started. On behalf of the staff here at Fairmont Junior Senior High, we thank you for letting us be part of your journey. We're proud of who you've become and who you are still becoming. You'll always be a Fairmont Cardinal, and no matter the challenges that face you, always remember to fight on. Congratulations, guys. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Schultz to formally present the class of 2025.
So with great pride, before your families, faculty, school officials, and friends, I certify the class of 2025 has met all of the requirements for graduation from Fairmont Junior Senior High School as set forth by the Fairmont School Board of Education and the Minnesota Department of Education. I present the Fairmont Junior Senior High School graduating class of 2025. Would the first row of graduates please stand and come forward?
Alexa Sophia Soroy Alera. Olivia Elizabeth Anderson. William Lee Anderson. Hank Allen Arts. Maxwell Grant Baker. Gracie Lynn Baumgart. Kennedy Agnes Becker. Cheyenne Geneva Bishop. Jackson Charles Bremer. Claire Christine Brockman. Haley Jo Byers. Madison May Carlson. Simone Castro. Caleb Michael Chambers. Evelyn Zamara Chavez Martin. Charlie May Clow. Tiana Paula Rose Cornelio. Ian Josiah Covarrubias. Paige Elizabeth DeBoer. K-Marie Himkam Dejarle. Eric Paul Detterman. Samantha Irene Domeyer. Morgan Elizabeth Ehlers. Alexandra Alea Ensrud. John Michael Fernandez. Hannah Christine Fisher. Kiara Jo Flanagan. Leonardo Emmanuel Fortin Uceda. Marcus Manuel Gamboa. Jack Daniel Gatton. Owen Stephen Gellert. Haley K. Greeley. Haley Marie Grotzinger. Karis Eileen Goodall. Sophia Elizabeth Gutierrez. Elena Margaret Hafner. Cheyenne Lynn Hansen. Kylie Ann Hansen. Macy Lynn Hansen. Andrew Gerald Augen. Tyler Brian Heckman. Caitlin Grace Hins. Adeline Violet Oy. Brennan James Iverson. Kaelwyn Hannah Job. Elijah Lyle Johnson. Hunter Lee Johnson. Cameron Grace King. Gabrielle Grace Klug. Morgan Jean Cook. Faith Josephine Catava. Tyler Michael Kurt. Madison Louise Landine. Robert Lee Lowy. Cadence Lee Lighting. Gabriella Ann Lighting. Sage Emily Lighting. Brittany Dawn Lopau. Andy Benjamin Lorenzo Juarez. Dominic Gustave Lonmai. Kaylee Ray Lutz. Trevor Dwayne Mackestead. Riley Ann Madej. Ethan Benjamin Madsen. Who's that? What was that? Hayden Olson? No, I don't have the list. Where's that? Hayden Olson. Ivan Israel Martin. Abigail May McAdams. Colin John Myron. Leah Ann Miller. Alana Raylan Moeller. Mariah Marilyn Moeller. Cadence Claire Montgomery. Owen James Morale. Damon Luke Mikkonen. Kaylee Abigail Nelson. Meredith May Nemers. Kilius Jacob Nycontreras. Catherine Marie Ogden. Ellie Ray Ortega. Caden Alexander Paget. Shailin Kayan Kalaji. Kimberly Mariles Para Guevara. Madison Maya Ployne. Ethan Paul Pockris. Jaden Lewis Putney. Alejandro Ramirez Angriano. Jordan Taylor Rashi. Nelson David Remington. Andreas Jesus Rodas. Ava Catherine Rodney. Yari Alice Chantel Rojas Alvarado. Keegan Edward James Roloff. Hilda Mullane Rubio. Ivy Jade Schomburg. Isabella Rose Schrader. Harmon Robert Shrunk. Nolan Brent Schultz. Jaron David Schutz. Grace Nicole Simpson. Macy Lynn Smith. Brianne Abigail Stuber. Caleb Lee Stibbe. Abigail Joyce Sundin. Zoe Marie Tassif. Samantha Marie Thatcher. Oliver George Deedens. Isaac Ray Thomas. Alex Todorovich. Madison Taylor Tani. Hayden Robert Toomer. Oliver Wyatt Tortson. Nora Ann Trado. Micah McGraw Vaughn. Hallie Joe Waterbury. Stormy Rain Wayman. Evan Gregory Welcome. Emily Catherine Wheeler. Brett Waco Williams. Eli James Winter. Noah Alexander Woolner. Haley Lynn Warden. Nicole Jade Zebedee. Isabel Jolene Zelmer. Samuel Bence Grogan.
Better to have more than not enough. That's to the add extra.
It is now time to move the tassel from the right to left, signifying your transition from candidate to graduate. Congratulations. We will now hear our school song.
some people are like, some kids are just, these kids are gonna be somebody. And the other kids are like,
Give me a better hand. I felt like I was gonna write. I know.
I don't know. Yeah.